immediately after the debate, we started to hear the concern from Democrats on Capitol Hill, calling it just flat out a disaster. Why didn't the president immediately personally reach out to leaders on Capitol Hill, like Leader Jeffries and Leader Schumer?
Look, I can say this. Right after the debate, we were on a 2.5-day swing, 4 states. The president was out there hearing directly from the American people, engaging directly from the American people. Obviously, he respects the Democratic leadership. It is leadership there that has helped him deliver for the American people an unprecedented record on behalf of Americans across the country. So we appreciate them for, obviously. But he was out there. He was out there directly with supporters, engaging with them, whether it was at a tarmac, whether it was at a rally, whether it was at a watch party or a fundraiser. And I think that's important to note too. And he was hearing from them. But at the same time, those leaders, Democratic leadership, was hearing from members of his team, high-level senior members of his team. It's not like we were silent. It's not like we were quiet. It's not like we were not engaging with them. We were. And now that the president's back at the White House, he's going to have some time to talk to these Democratic leadership on the phone. I mentioned Democratic governors. He's going to do it with leaders on the Hill as well. And that's important. And then he's going to go back out into the states, obviously, and talk to Americans there. So he's going to do both.
What's his message going to be to the Democratic governors and Hill leaders when he talks to them?
So I'm not going to get into a private conversation. We wanted to share these meetings. I know it was getting out there, it was floating out there, and I know it was, and we just wanted to confirm that that we were indeed having these conversations. But we normally, as you know, our posture is not to dive into private conversations. He'll have these conversations. I think they'll be important. They'll hear from him. He'll hear from them. But I also want to note that there is a regular engagement with whether it's intergovernmental affairs or the Office of Legislative Affairs, regular engagement from my colleagues here with governors, with mayors, and also obviously with congressional leaders. That is something that is a regular engagement. Obviously the president himself will engage with them this week.
Karine, does he still have a cold? He seemed to be clearing his throat a bit.
He still has a cold.
Last event.
Yes,
Okay.
I asked, he still has a cold.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.